Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video on my updated friendship bracelet creations, and I already have an original friendship bracelet creations video made like a year ago, and this is the updated one that's been requested a lot. And I'm going to be showing you guys just all my friendship bracelets that I've collected so far for the past year or more than a year, I'm not exactly sure. I'm just going to tell you right now that I haven't made that much more than how much you guys seen in the old video. Not to me, I don't think it's that much more, because first reason is I've stopped making friendship bracelets because I'm more into the jewelry making right now, and second reason is I've just been kind of busy lately and I haven't been able to even make jewelry at all that much, and that's why I haven't been making that much tutorials as well. So anyways, let's get started with the video. Let's just start over here, and I'm going to tell you guys right now also that a lot of the bracelets in here are the ones I showed you in the other video, but I'm going to include them anyways because it is my updated one, so it's going to include the old ones as well. So right here is this crocheted bracelet with beads, and I just used a crochet needle and yarn and then add these butterfly beads, and I made this a very long time ago, and it was just for fun to try out the pattern, and it turned out pretty nice, and I can make a tutorial on this if you guys like because I don't have one yet. And this one is the same thing except it's a double crocheted one with one bead at the end. And then this one is the candy stripe using mint green yarn and pink yarn, and I have a tutorial on this pattern already, and I have a tutorial on mostly all of these patterns I'm going to show you, except the ones I specify specifically. So this one is also the candy stripe using dark green and lavender yarn, and this one is the fish rope, and I have a video on this as well, and it's made using like just various colors of embroidery floss. And then this one is a spiral bracelet, and I haven't made a video on this one yet, but I can if you guys want. And this one is the candy stripe bracelet using thread, and it's black and white thread, and I just wound pieces of thread many times to make it a thick string so I can knot with it. This one is the first candy stripe bracelet I ever attempted to make, and it didn't turn out that well. There's like many gaps in it and not that nice, but it was my first attempt, and I used variegated embroidery floss. So here is another in the second candy stripe bracelet I attempted, and I used the exact same colors of embroidery floss, and it looks much better than the original first one, and I just wanted to show you guys the difference of these two. This one's much more smoother and the colors look more together because there's no gaps in it, and then over here there's like really lumpy and gross. Not gross, but like it's not as appealing. So anyways, but it was only my first attempt, so that was pretty good. And then this one is the zigzag bracelet, and it was my first attempt on this pattern, and it turned out really nice, and I used yarn just to practice with. Yeah, and yarn is a good material to use on your first time because it's easier to see the knots, and then you can undo them easier than using embroidery floss, because embroidery floss, once you knot it, it's hard to take it out unless you use a needle. So this is much more beginner friendly, that's the word, for beginners to use. And so I used this one for the pattern, and it turned out really nicely, and I used mint green, white, and gray yarn, and this is a zigzag pattern, and then yep, I really like it. And then this is the fish rope bracelet using craft thread, and this is the box stitch, and I don't have a video on this yet, so if you guys want it, I can make a video on this. Comment below and tell me if you do. This one is it's just a regular braided bracelet, nothing special. And this one is the Chinese staircase, and I already have a tutorial on this, and I used pink, purple, and green craft thread, yeah. And then this is the Chinese staircase using red, white, and blue. And yep, I use this as a bookmark because it's really stiff. The Chinese staircase makes a really stiff bracelet kind of, and it makes a good bookmark to keep your page in place. So this one is the swirl and braid, and it's a combination of the Chinese staircase and a regular braid. And you combine those two and you get this really cool intricate looking bracelet. And I used yellow, green, and blue variegated craft thread. And variegated craft thread, just to let you guys know, is just colors like craft thread with maybe like dark colors from one end, and it slowly variegates to a lighter color on the other end. So it's really cool. And when you make the bracelet, it looks kind of like you use different color strings, but it's actually the same. It's just different shades, lighter and darker. And this one is using the swirl and braid, and it's using red, white, and blue embroidery floss. And this one is the Chinese staircase using pony beads and putting it in the middle. And I used green pony beads and pink variegated craft thread. And this one it's kind of worn out because I wore it in the shower, and then once you wear the bracelets in the shower for a while, the colors kind of fade and it starts getting worn out. But I really like this bracelet because the beads in the middle, it makes it look kind of cool. And then this one is the double chain knot, and I have a video on this. And yeah, it's just using pink and green variegated craft thread. And this one is the candy stripe using variegated craft thread in autumn colors like shades of brown, orange, tan, yellow. And then this one is another candy stripe using Easter egg colors like lavender and pale yellow. And I really like pastel colors, so I really like that one. And then this one is the double chain knot in blue and white. And that makes a really fun bracelet. These double chain knots are, the double chain knot pattern is very easy to make. And you can make multiple bracelets in a few minutes, and then you can give that out to your friends really easily and quickly. So they make really good gifts, like to put in like as party favors and bags and goodie bags and stuff. So that's just a quick tip for you guys. This one is the candy stripe in lavender and purple. I really like this one because it has two different shades of purple, so it makes it look kind of interesting. And then this one is the swirl and braid, and this is using a bright colors of pink, orange, and yellow, and it's very festive and bright for the summer. And I really like that one. And this one is using craft thread. Then this one is the same thing, using bright colors, but more like spring colors, pink, purple, and blue, and it is using variegated craft thread. Now these are more the more complex patterns, and they make really nice, they take longer to do, but they turn out very nicely if you do them correctly, and I really like the results. So this was my first attempt at the chevron bracelet, and I used Easter egg colors like pink, pink, blue, and yellow, and I really like how it turned out. And then I braided the ends and put little mini seed beads at the ends to create little tassels for the tie, which was really cute, and I really like the idea. And then yeah, I really like this one. It's like one of my most favorite bracelets I ever made. Next one's also another one of my big favorites, and this is the arrows and twist, and I have a tutorial on both of these. And this one's using 2 shades of purple and 2 shades of blue, which make a really interesting and really pretty effect, because it makes it, and the colors I use make it kind of look like ocean side kind of thing, like oceany, if that's even a word. But yeah, it's really pretty. And yeah, and I also braided the ends to create a nice tie and tassel. And then this one is the alternating chevron. Yeah, that's the word, the pattern. This is using turquoise and orange, so it creates kind of like a beach summer effect. It kind of like beachy colors. And then the bottom, I braided it as well, and I left the tassel very long just because I felt like it. You can just vary. All of these are very how do I say it, up to you. You can just decide on any of these. You can make the tassel really short like this right here and put little seed beads. You can braid it like this, just braid it, or you can braid it like this, single colors, and you can leave the tassel really long. It's really up to you. And this next one is bordered chevron, and I really like this pattern as well. It's a different version of the regular chevron right here. This one has a border, and I used pink and blue, so it makes it really pop the pattern. You can tell the pink is the chevron, the blue is the border. and I braided the end as well. And it's really pretty, it's really cute, and I used periwinkle and pink. And this one is the zigzag bracelet again. It's a zigzag pattern, and I braided the ends, and I used bright purple, pink, and green variegated craft thread. And yeah, another thing about variegated craft thread, if you guys don't know, is that it's very easy. It's more beginner friendly than embroidery floss. So like for the 3 levels of beginner friendliness, it starts with yarn, which is the easiest to work with, then craft thread, then embroidery floss. Because if you make a mistake, you can easily untie the knot. Maybe not as easily as yarn, but much easier than embroidery floss. So that's just a tip for you guys. It's yeah. So when I first started out making friendship bracelets, I used craft thread. And then I started buying all kinds of shades of embroidery floss to play around with and stuff. And craft thread is really cheap. You can get a pack for $4, a pack of 36 skeins. So yeah. This next one is the zigzag bracelet as well, and it's using pastel colors again, off-white, pink, and turquoise. And I braided the ends and made little seed beads just like the chevron one. So I really like these pastel-y colors. They're really cute and girly and fun. So yeah, you can vary the colors for all of these patterns, and you create endless possibilities and combinations. And yep. So here's an overview of all the bracelets I've made. All of them I have tutorials on, except the crocheted one, the spiral one, the box stitch. This is the box stitch. I don't have a video on that one as well yet, but I can make it if you guys request that in the comments below. And then that's pretty much all. I think I have a tutorial on all of them already, so you can easily find that on my channel under the playlist for friendship bracelets, how to make friendship bracelets. That's the name of the playlist that you can find all these videos under. So yeah, this is the overview of all the stuff I have, all the bracelets I've made. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!